Before last night's debate, our 3 News cameras caught an officer flipping off a group of Black Lives Matter demonstrators in Cleveland. That Shaker Heights police officer is now on administrative leave and an investigation is underway. But that wasn't the only confrontation we saw. 3 News investigator Rachel Polansky watched it all unfold.
The demonstrations kicked off with about a dozen folks holding signs on the corner of MLK and Euclid Ave. And within minutes, there was some trouble as officers began confiscating signs from demonstrators.
I hear you.
And all of it happening while we were live.
Some police officers just came out and started confiscating signs from the demonstrators out here.
5 minutes later, the signs were returned. So who were these officers and why were they taking signs? Well, they're part of the EDGE SWAT team, which is a multi-jurisdictional unit that includes officers from South Euclid, Shaker Heights, University Heights, Cleveland Heights, and Beechwood police departments. The South Euclid police chief told me that officers took the signs because they believed that they were not in compliance with prohibited items based on the size of the wooden stakes. And as soon as they realized that they were in compliance, the signs were returned. Still, demonstrators say the damage was already done.
What is the crime of having signs that make political statements? The crime is that this system cannot even take being criticized.
2 hours later, 3 News would see the EDGE SWAT team again, this time at a Black Lives Rally march near the Case Western Reserve campus, where again, there would be some trouble, as EDGE drove by demonstrators and this officer decided to flip the middle finger.
If you were protesting and this pulled up on you, what would you think?
The obscene gesture would unleash a social media firestorm. This morning, Shaker Heights police confirmed the officer was one of theirs and an investigation was underway. By late afternoon, that officer was placed on administrative leave. And Shaker Heights police went on to say that they condemn any action by a police officer that interferes with or disrespects a person's right to demonstrate. And I do want to reiterate that we were there all night and things stayed pretty calm. The majority of people were expressing their views peacefully. And as we've told you, there were only 4 arrests. Reporting from outside the Shaker Heights Police Department, I'm Rachel Polansky for 3 News.